The residents of this county lost a great cop. Lost a great cop. Exactly the kind of police officer that you want patrolling your streets. A young man who grew up in Montgomery County and wanted to serve his community. And for the years that he was with this police department, just a couple of years as a police officer, a couple of years as an intern volunteering with this police department, he showed an unbelievable dedication to public service, to wanting to keep his community safe and wanting to help people. Noah leaves behind a family that is absolutely devastated. He was the son of two just loving, wonderful parents. He was a little brother to his sister, to his only sister. We have grandparents, aunts and uncles, cousins, family, friends that will never recover from this loss. Officer Leotta's death is an absolutely tragic loss. It was a preventable, unnecessary loss. This hardworking, caring, dedicated police officer was killed by a drunk driver. He was killed by a man that had been arrested twice before for drunk driving. He was killed by a man who has a prior drug possession conviction. This young police officer, who is an example of what every cop should be, was killed by a man who decided to smoke some dope, drink for 4 hours, and get behind the wheel of a car. This officer was killed serving the public, trying to prevent the exact crime that killed him. Noah is the 36th person to die in a crash-related death in Montgomery County this year. And every one of those victims left a devastated family and left a tragic story. In 1/3 of those cases, the drivers of the vehicles that killed the individual in the crash was drunk. And I can tell you that the fact that Noah was out trying to prevent that crime, that crime that ended up killing him, I hope that shines a light on this case and shines a light on the fact that the state of Maryland has some of the weakest penalties for drunk drivers. And in fact, as we look ahead to the prosecution of this case, I can tell you that whenever it's done, there's little chance of real justice being done. Because until the state of Maryland starts taking these crimes, and I'm talking about the crime of a drunk driver behind the wheel of a car who's killing someone, until they take this crime seriously, there is no justice for these families. There are no justice for these victims. And I hope that this case shines a light on that. We have lost a great police officer today. This county is worse because Officer Noah Leotta is not out driving around his patrol car, that he is not out here serving the community. God bless Officer Noah Leotta. God bless the Leotta family. God bless the Montgomery County Police Department.